All right, good morning and welcome to The Agenda, the voice of informed discourse, where we dissect issues. I am Chike Ubogu, and today we'll be diving deep into the seismic shifts in our political landscape. As we edge closer to the 2027 general elections, whispers of a third force are growing louder. Can a fresh player truly unpen the duopoly of the APC and the PDP? Fingers crossed. Joining me on the agenda this morning is a man who's not just talking the talk, but walking the walk in Oyo State's political arena. His name, Prince Femi Aremo Balogun. He's fondly called FAB, F-A-B. He's a distinguished chieftain of the African Democratic Congress, ADC. He's also a prince from the royal lineage of the Olubadan of Ibadan land. Let me tell you, he's the son of the late Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Mohud Olalekan Balogun. He is the party's bold hopeful for the Oyo Central Senatorial District in 2027. Prince Femi Balogun. Welcome to the agenda. It's good to have you.
Good morning and thank you for having me.
You might say Kabiesi. I'm not wearing a car, but I can say Kabiesi.
Well, thank you so much for that.
And well, it's never too late to express my condolences on late Olubadan of Ibadan land, the 42nd Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Mohud Olalekan Balogun. He was a very good friend.
Thank you so much.
And it's good to see you.
Nice to meet you as well.
And I know Aremo is the first son of the king.
Yes, please. Yeah.
You want to be king in Ibadan soon?
Not really.
You're not interested?
Has its own structure. And it's actually not a family.
Of course, it's not a family thing. But are you going to be a Mogaji soon?
No. We already have a Mogaji of whom I respect.
So you're not even in the future?
No, I'm not even interested.
But you're just a prince?
Yes. Thank God for that.
And then you want to just delve into politics?
Well, I've been in politics for so long, maybe most of my life. I learned from the guru, Lekan Balogun. Himself, yes. So I am glad that he brought me up that way. So I'm grateful.
You are in the ADC?
Yes, please. We moved into the ADC.
Okay, so let's start with the big picture here.
Yes.
The ADC has been making headlines, from the coalition launches to codes of ethics, barring corrupt candidates, and even calls of politicians to decamp before 2027. You have positioned yourself as the anti-establishment force. But the question I would love to ask, what makes ADC more than just another party in a crowded field? Can you walk us through the national vision of the ADC?
Yeah, thank you. The ADC had been before now.
Yes.
And I was not even aware of the ADC before now. But eventually, when we found out that PDP was being destroyed by some internal new generation governors, we now felt that the need to move into a different party. We had options of moving into different parties. But eventually, we picked ADC. And the leadership of ADC, we are happy that it's being managed and headed by Senator David Mark, who was governor in the military era.
Yes.
And who was a senator about 4 times. So obviously, he's very principled. He knows what he's doing. And we have Eric Boshola, who is also the secretary. So the party is going to be it's the most formidable opposition in Nigeria today. And where Oyo State is coming up.
So when you say the most formidable opposition in Nigeria today,
yes,
we'll still talk about that because even up till now, we're still seeing an ADC that has so many captains who want to steer the ship. So who will be that one captain that will steer the ship. Rotimi Amechi is there. There are talks about Peter Obi. There are talks of El Rufai.
Yes.
There are several talks. And these are big wigs.
Yes.
You know, we'll still talk about that in a bit. But skeptics say that the third forces, that normally on a good day, third forces fizzle out. Do you want to counter that, or you want to be in consonance with that?
Yeah, as I said, the ADC is no longer a third force.
But it is.
No, to the imagination of others. ADC is actually, as I said, the only formidable opposition, because APC is going to implode eventually. And it's the party that is running the center. And PDP already, because of the legal battles they've had, is faulty as it stands today. They said they want to do a convention on the 15th and 16th, but that convention is already faulty, so I doubt if they can have it legally. So ADC is the force that is coming in, and the leaders within the ADC. There's no division within the party itself, because already you have 6 regions. You have Amechi in one of the regions, you have El Rufai, you have Atiku, you have Argbeshola as well. And the contestants, they are going to have a formidable primaries within the party for the general elections. And we have agreed to support whoever emerges. So we are not going to have any issues.
So before we go further,
yes, please.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
You were a member of the PDP.
I was, yes. Many years.
Why did you leave the PDP?
There was no more road ahead for us to actualize our dreams.
There was a roadblock.
It was blocked by certain forces.
Who are these forces?
The G5 governors.
The G5 governors?
Yes.
You're talking about Wike, Ugwuanyi,
led by
Otom,
Wike, yes.
Seyi Makinde.
And our governor, Seyi Makinde. So they are more powerful. They are sitting governors who are holding on to resources of their states, especially the Rivers State governor. So we didn't see any road ahead. And since we've left, it was claimed that Atiku was the problem of the party, but he has left, and the party cannot even get itself till date. So PDP is dead.
You say PDP is dead?
It's actually dead.
You are Atiku's man?
Yes, definitely.
And Atiku is your man?
Definitely.
You've been his follower for a long time?
Since 2007.
So he left the PDP and you decided to follow him?
I followed him immediately.
Not because of any ideology?
No, ideology.
Okay.
Atiku Abubakar, since he contested against Abiola in 1993, basically, he was the first courageous leader to talk about restructuring, devolution of power. And that's why initially the Northerners did not want him, because they were afraid of what restructuring was. But now they understand it. And that is what can develop Nigeria at this stage that we are in. Even if you do everything you do, we cannot get by unless you restructure the country. Each state can develop according to their own pace. That's what we need. If you take the US, for instance, California in the US is the 6th largest economy in the world. Lagos State can also be in that same category. Aba can be in the category. Kanu can be in that same category. So why are we wasting time? Why are we holding back?
Maybe we're not matured yet.
We have to start from somewhere.
We're still crawling.
We are crawling because we want to crawl. We are already a big nation, very wealthy, abundant resources, human capital. We are too much. That's why when you find a Nigeria go abroad who was not able to get a headway in Nigeria, the minute he gets to a state or a country in the US or a state in the US, he excels. How come? Because the amenities are there for him, or
maybe the environment too is not conducive, or the system.
Our own environment is not conducive, but when we talk about restructuring, Enugu has coal. Enugu can generate electricity for the whole southeastern states. Why are we holding back? And can employ a lot of employees in Enugu. That's just one example. You have Lake Chad, Borno. They have water, river. They can use what they have to generate electricity. Why are we holding back? That means there are some people who just like to oppress others.
Do you want to be part of them?
No, I don't intend to. I don't want to. I'm for the people. I want Nigeria to develop. Because that is where I love Nigeria. I've been to most countries abroad. but I want to be here in Nigeria.
Well, interesting here, very fascinating thoughts here. And for our listeners tuning in from across Nigeria, we'll explore how this national surge could ripple into Oyo State, where you are staking your claim from at the moment. But first, before we move ahead, we'll go on a quick break. And when we come back, we'll delve into more discourse on the ADC. It is still the agenda on Dominion Brokers Group. Stick around. Don't go away.
Thank you so much.
Need a professional space to bring your vision to life? Dominion Television Studios offers state-of-the-art facilities perfect for your next broadcast, commercial, corporate video, or live event. With flexible rental options, cutting-edge equipment, and a supportive team, we provide the perfect environment for high-quality productions. Unleash your creativity. For bookings, email us at marketing@dominion.org.ng. Call us on 0705 506 1061 or 0916 101 1061. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and TikTok at Dominion Broadcast and on X at Dominion Cast. Book your space today. Dominion Television, your channel of choice.
All right, welcome back from that break. It's still the agenda. And I have Prince Arima Femi Balogun here in the studio. Well, let's zoom out to the national stage. ADC's manifesto speaks to consolidating democracy beyond flawed elections and political theatrics. The party's pillars, which is from transparency to economic revival to restructuring and all that, it sounds aspirational. But in a system rigged by incumbency and money bags, how does ADC challenge APC's federal might and the PDP's regional strongholds come 2027?
Yes.
Does the party have the bullion van to challenge the status quo, as it were?
It might not have as much as the current president has, but when you have a party and leaders backed by the people. For example, when people talk about the youth, hand over power to the youth don't know what they have. Because if a formidable youth steps out and each youth, maybe about 30 million of them, donate 5,000 naira each to that contestant will outspend the president in any election. So the ADC is backed in the land at the present time. So definitely 2027 in the center, as well as in Oyo State in 2027.
So what's really the philosophy of the ADC? Is there any ideology, or is it just a platform for the actualization of the ambition of former Vice President of Nigeria, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar?
No, it's a collective of those who really are yearning for change in Nigeria. And my prayer as well, he has formidable policies. If you look at their first...
He believes so much in restructuring.
Yes.
You also believe in restructuring?
100%.
Does the ADC believe in restructuring?
Yes, it's going to be in their manifesto. Okay. And the leadership that takes over power, if the ADC has it, if someone like Atiku takes over the power, then obviously he would go ahead and do the restructuring.
Okay, so since your party believes in restructuring,
yes,
Alhaji Atiku Abubakar believes in restructuring. You believe in
Definitely.
restructuring.
Yes.
Then the question is this. Why then don't you go for power rotation? Why must power go to the north? Why not south come 2027?
Power rotation. It should be an absolute system of running for offices. But to be on the same side, if you look at from 99 till date, people who are talking about power has to come to the south. They are only being sentimental because of their own selfish interest. There are two different parties, the PDP then and the APC. The last presidential candidate of the PDP was from the south, which was President Jonathan. Obviously, PDP too and their people would want to taste power and serve the people. So their next presidential candidate should normally come from the north, automatically. APC, their last presidential candidate was from the north. It should come to the south. So there are two different umbrellas, two different platforms with different constitutions. So you can't say they should rotate power in both parties to the south. So I think we should start looking at formidable candidates. Candidates are now competent to run the system. Let's forget this rotation. But if you're looking at the rotation, we have actually shortchanged the North. Because the North, since 1999 to date, have done only 10 years as in the presidential slot. And the South has done 17 years when President Tinubu completes his 4 years. So we are on the right path.
And that's what you think?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so now let's come to your party manifesto. And let's talk security now, which is a national scar.
Yes.
Your party's manifesto, part of it, vows justice and local policing.
Yes.
With banditry in the north and cultism in some parts of the south, how would the ADC-led government, if eventually it comes into being, how will it operationalize this? Especially in curbing insecurity, banditry, kidnapping, terrorism in the north, cultism down south. What are the ideas that the ADC is putting up to see how we can, surmount this? What operational measures will be put in place if you were the one? What would you do?
Yes, community policing is what is, used across the globe as of today. You cannot have the center policing running other states because you're bringing Mohammed from Kano to come and police my local government, Lagelu in Oyo State. He can't work. He doesn't know the environment. He doesn't know the people. But when you now bring in what can eradicate these killings and this banditry almost instantly will be to get into established community policing, whereby if you empower the local police, they will not look on while you have John or Mike coming from another area to come and kill my people. Once they are armed, they can always defend themselves and defend their people. So it's as if there's something wrong that some of these our leaders don't want Nigeria to grow, but we have to find out why. So the best form of policing is community policing and local policing.
And, local
and that is part of what we are talking about restructuring. So we have to move ahead and engage the community people into managing their security.
Many people have said that the 36-state structure is so large for us to manage resources and even get things right, especially the resources on ground. Some have posited that why not balkanize the 36-state structures and have only 6 states, that's the 6 regions, and have only 6 governors in Nigeria, reduce cost of governance, and then you have grassroots inclusivity when it comes to governance. Are you a party to that? Is the ADC looking towards that angle?
Me, as a person, I don't like the regional system of government.
Oh, you don't like it?
Yes.
Why?
Because there's still going to be a form of control from the center because you're not dealing with a leader in those regions.
But the center will become weak.
No. If you now engage and allow states to develop according to their own pace and manage their resources. You make the states actually independent. That means you can have a governor in Rivers State who might be ready to perform. You might have one in Oyo State who is not ready, but Rivers State will perform. So next time they have an election, maybe Oyo State will have a credible governor that will perform. So state units running their local resources. Every state has resources. Every state, but it's just a matter of trying to harness those resources for you to develop according to your own pace.
So you're saying we should have federalism via states?
True federalism.
Not via regions?
No, that's my own opinion.
But don't you think if it goes on like that, many states will run bankrupt?
No, you can still, well, by the time you set that up, you can still have the federal government still assist through some other states and managing other states to help them develop. Every state can develop. Every state has resources to develop. If you don't even have resources, you have human capital that are very intelligent, especially Oyo State. Oyo State has the most intelligent youths in all the states in Nigeria. Don't tell me I'm being picky about my state. And you know, Oyo State is the capital of Africa.
If you don't blow your trumpet, who blows it for you?
Oyo State is the capital of Africa. So I prefer the units being able to develop according to their own.
So if you prefer the units, invariably you're saying, come on, bring it on. Let's have more states.
No. State creation is not what we need now.
Okay.
Let's still stick to the 36 states that we have, including FCT 37.
You are from Ibadan. Many Ibadan people would want to fight you because Ibadan has been clamoring. Even the Olubadan of Ibadan land has clamored for an Ibadan state.
Yeah, the Olubadan, it's, I'm not going to go against his wishes, but he knows what he's talking about. But in my own opinion, I would have loved us to build with the states that we have, because once we've done that, then we can begin. If you look at California, as I said, it's the sixth largest economy in the U.S.
In the U.S.
And they did not start developing until they had to go through a civil war. There were 13 colonies that made up the U.S. They are just like us. They were divided. They could not work together. But when they had the civil war and they decided to find a system that would work for them, that's when they started developing. Nigeria just needs a system to build and establish a system. The sky is the limit for us. We have everything.
What will lead us to that, to discovering that system?
That is part of the reasons why I follow Atiku for so many years. Atiku has that, he knows what Nigeria needs to develop. That's why he's been clamoring. That's why he's been coming to contest every election.
So if he has what...
He's hungry to serve.
If he has what it takes Nigeria to develop.
Yes.
He has been a serial contestant.
Yes.
He has been jinxed several times, starting from 1993, being jinxed to becoming president of Nigeria. If he has this embedded in him, why not share it to whoever is going to be president? Must you keep it with you till you become president? What if he doesn't become president? Will he go with that blueprint?
On every election, Atiku produces a policy document that is made public to everybody. The problem we have, we don't go and research our leaders that are coming up. And he also offers each governments that come into power how to assist them in what they do. And if you look at the Niger Delta ministry that President Yar'Adua did, it came out from Atiku's policy document. You understand? So the president can also take some of his ideas from those documents, but Atiku has, that's why I follow him. He has what Nigeria needs to develop, what Nigeria needs to prosper. He only needs 4 years. Any leader that knows what he's doing, you only need 4 years to do the needful. You know, when you're saying 8 years and you cannot perform, it's not right.
Okay, so now in the ADC, part of your manifesto as a party, let's look at ethnicity. In a polarized Nigeria, right now, how do you think we could bridge ethnic divides?
That is still part of allowing states units to develop according to their own pace. I've heard some information rumors that some people in some states would not like their daughters to marry another man from another state. But now, if you now set up the state unit, we are in, at least in some states, people are still alike. They still have similar mindset or similar tribe, ethnicity or whatever. So we cannot come together or be expecting us to come together, but state-wise, in that state, at least it reduces the burden of ethnicity problem or tribalism. Because you, within your state, you have to begin to learn how to work together. So that's my own opinion about that.
All right, critics call the coalition in the ADC braggadocious. Recent off-season elections, like the Anambra State election, were slammed as rigging dress rehearsals. But I'll be asking you, Prince Balogun, does that dent your thought force momentum, as it were, looking at what happened in Anambra State? The last election, just last week, Saturday.
Yes, it does not. His governor, the governor, Soludo,
Yes.
is loved by his people in Anambra State. He was on the ballot. His Excellency, Peter Obi, is loved by his people in Anambra State. He was not on the ballot. So obviously, he would have allowed his people to vote according to what they want or their conscience. So because we didn't take votes in Anambra elections, it's not going to determine our position in 2027 elections. We are still working and cultivating our systems. Basically, we are still building grassroots support. And as it stands, His Excellency Peter Obi has not yet registered with ADC. The Labour, people in the Labour know that he's no longer with them. So which party are they going to vote for? So you can't use that to judge where we are for 2027. So we are the most formidable opposition. Just
Even with the bag.
No, just don't run faster.
So
than
with
your
what
shadow.
happened in Anambra State, the
Yes,
last election?
you can't use that.
Do you think the
as a yardstick.
ADC will be going to challenge the result of the outcome of that election?
No, I don't think so. I'm not aware. And I'm not from Anambra.
You feel it was
They voted for who they wanted.
Yeah.
APGA has always been winning in Anambra election, so they voted for who they wanted. That's my own opinion.
That's your own opinion.
Yes, please.
All right. Let's move on swiftly because of our time. Let's just swing states like Oyo, PDP's fortress under Engineer Seyi Makinde.
Yes.
But with APC's Adelabu, Teslim Fulani, we have Aziz Adedunton, we have Bayo Shitu, we have big wigs, big names, Remi Oseni in the APC. In the PDP, apart from the governor, we have so many other big names in the PDP, eyeing the governorship seat, the Agodi seat there. It's a three-way tango, if you look at it now. So how does the ADC, or how does ADC's, or how would the ADC want to slice a piece of the pie come 2027? Because it seems right now that the ADC is quiet in Oyo State. It seems that the ADC is docile politically in Oyo State. We're not hearing from the ADC. The ADC has no, they're supposed to be the third force.
Yes.
But in Oyo State, I don't think there's a first, not even a third one in Oyo State.
Well, they say in politics 24 hours is enough time to make a difference.
Yeah, it's too long.
No, it's too long, yes.
Yeah.
The ADC is actually in the process of still activating a structure in Oyo State.
In 2025?
Yes.
Ahead of the 2027 election?
No, we are actually, basically, we have a lot of leaders from the opposition, from APC that are coming to ADC.
Okay.
We have a lot of them that are also coming from PDP.
Oh.
And PDP structure in Oyo State, I'm believing ADC will take over the PDP structure in Oyo State because, yes, PDP is not...
Tell us something we don't know about the ADC and the PDP marriage in Oyo State. We've had so many rumors, but are people crossing over to the ADC?
A lot of the people in the ADC
Yeah.
are normally PDP people.
Okay.
In the center.
Okay.
And we know that a party that is beginning to build and have the majority in other states our people don't have the ability to stand alone. So they want to go into the party that is possibly going to win elections. So we're expecting a lot of leaders from the APC and PDP.
So have people joined already, the ADC in Oyo State?
Yes, they are joining, but they have not joined as much as we expect them to.
So who are the big names that have joined so far that could give the ADC some credibility?
I can't really mention them now, but a lot of people like us and a lot of people are coming to the ADC. But just give us.
I know
December,
for sure,
and
I want you to confirm this morning that the likes of Alhaji Bolarumi Azim Bolarumi has joined the ADC and he has his own block in the ADC. Is Monsura Sumonu still a member of the ADC?
I actually don't know, but His Excellency Bolarumi has actually not yet registered with the ADC.
Okay.
But I am certain that once they know the PDP is dead, then they would all come and join us in the ADC. That one I'm sure.
He will be coming with his own block.
He will be coming with his own block, yes. And
there's another name, Bolanle Sarumi.
Sarumi, yes.
She's in the ADC.
Yes.
And she has her own block too.
Actually, the party is not in a faction. Basically, we cannot be saying.
No, I'm not saying it's a faction. I'm saying she has her own block.
She will come with her
she's
own
coming
block,
with her own.
I think she's already an ADC member.
She's a member of the ADC already.
Yes. So
Bolarumi Azim is on the verge of becoming a member of the ADC.
I'll wait for him to say that. I'll wait for him to decide. And
okay, so whose camp are you on in Oyo State?
I'm in Bolarumi's camp in Oyo State, but I followed my leader, Atiku Abubakar, into ADC.
You are in Bolarumi's camp of the ADC?
No, he's not yet in ADC.
But you are in his camp?
I was in his camp in PDP.
You were in his camp in PDP?
But I love his politics.
So now that you are in the ADC, have you told him to join you? Since you were in his camp in the PDP?
We still talk every day. We meet mostly some of these days, and I'm sure he's still contemplating on joining the ADC. Are
there divisions in the ADC in Oyo State?
No.
Especially the new ones coming into the ADC and the existing ones. Is there any polarization?
There's none yet. There's none as I speak. We are actually trying to work, all of us discuss, and we're trying to work together and put a formidable front to challenge the ruling party.
Okay.
So I don't think there's any division within our party.
Okay. So
in Oyo State.
You are from Lagelu local government area.
Yes, please. Yeah.
And then the ADC in Lagelu local government, how formidable is it?
We're actually, as I said, in the process of activating the structures.
Yeah. Are you the leader of the ADC in Lagelu?
No, not yet. Because
is there a big wig in Lagelu who is the leader?
Not yet, but we're expecting, because I know a lot of them have been in politics in Oyo State longer than I have. So I'm not going to challenge their leadership.
Prince Femi Balogun, can you help us with some of these names so that we have a grasp of what ADC looks like in Oyo State?
I just don't want to.
Even if it is just one name.
I just don't want
just one name
to move faster than the shadows.
Just one name. It could help give credibility to your party. Just one name.
There's none yet. They are still within PDP. So
that's a political answer.
Well,
you know. But you see, when these people come together, there will be too many captains on the ship. Now, who will steer the ship in Oyo State? Who will be the party leader? We're not even talking about the chairman yet. We're talking about the party leader in the state.
There's what they call party supremacy. The chairman of the party will be the party leader. The governor cannot be the leader of the party because it's not right. That's part of what is causing confusion in Nigeria. You cannot have the governor being the party leader of his party. There are two different units. The party has its own structure, which is the chairman and those who are under the chairman. They are the party leaders. The government in power is led by the governor of the state or the president of the country. So there's no party leader in our own party, ADC. There's no party except leader. The chairman is the party leader.
So you except the chairman of the party. That's how the structure.
That's how the structure of ADC is.
But I want to shoot a quick bullet.
Please.
Right now.
Go ahead. I hope it won't hurt me.
It won't hurt you. You have some bulletproof already.
Okay.
Because you just showed me that now, by not mentioning names of anybody. But now, quick one. You have you've been telling us about the positive sides of the ADC.
Yes.
What's the biggest stress the biggest threat to ADC ahead of 2027?
In the national or in the...
National first.
The only threat that might be there, which we are praying it will not be there, is that once the candidate for the presidential election emerges, we are praying that everybody, based on the agreement they've agreed on, they will follow. Just like the PDP, there was an agreement before the primaries took place with Governor Wike and the other candidates. But when Atiku emerged, Governor Wike decided to play his own card, separately from what the party candidate was.
But he felt betrayed. He said he felt betrayed.
No, he cannot feel betrayed because everything you do, it's competition. You win or you lose. They say somebody is spending so much money in winning the elections. It's part of the game in Nigerian politics. Somebody stepped down for somebody. It's also part of the game. So he should not feel betrayed. He had his own selfish interest from the beginning, maybe to pull PDP down so that once he works with President Bola Tinubu and he emerges, then he will take over PDP and use PDP for his own selfish interests. But he should not feel betrayed. It's competition. You win or you lose. And if you lose, you thank God. You still gain so much experiences during the campaign. So
you're seeing that as a threat?
Yes, but it will not be as much as what PDP went through.
So are you looking at complacency as another threat? And that complacency in the sense that the youths are conscious now, politically conscious.
Yes.
And then according to the statistics we got from the NBS, National Bureau of Statistics, and even from INEC, you find out that 60% of youths who are under 35 are eligible to vote.
Yes.
So is there any mechanism in bringing these youths together to help push the agenda of the ADC?
Well, in the center, the ADC's executives, a lot of them are the youths. And if you look at Atiku himself, most of the people who run Atiku's companies are youths. He believes in handing over power to the youth. But as a father, he has to first come in and nurture things and hoping that maybe after the next person after him, there will be the formidable youth that will come up. But the youths, a lot of them are in the management of running the ADC. So in your state, we have not yet activated the structure, but we are in the process of doing that. So by December, January, ADC would start making noise.
ADC will start making noise.
I
hope you are going to give good sound, not just making
noise.
No,
not making noise. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We'll start selling its policies and what it.
Okay.
I
hope the youth will keep the party agile.
No, they should. They also want change. There's hunger and anger in the land, and the youths are the most people who are feeling it. Restive youths. You have them that are very, as I said, the best intelligent youths in Nigeria who are very prosperous are the youths in Oyo State, but they are blocked, limited to what they can do or how they can grow. But we pray that a change will come in 2027.
Oyo Central Senatorial District.
Yes.
You want to vie for that seat.
Yes.
Senator Yunus Akintunde is the incumbent senator
yes.
there. Before him, we had another senator there, and before that senator was Senator Teslim Fulani from Oyo Central. And then you want to vie for that under the ADC. You have what it takes?
Yes. Senator Yunus Akintunde, I'm sure he has done some good things, but I can do better than what he's doing.
Okay. It's not time for campaigns.
No, it's not time for campaigns.
You don't tell us what you can do.
I can't talk much, but I can do better, yes.
You can do better.
I have better options than what he has.
Okay.
And hopefully when campaign starts, we'll promote and project what we have.
Interesting.
So definitely, I can do better than what
when we started this program, I asked you a question. On the lighter note now, I want you to relax. On the lighter note, I asked you if you still have it in mind of becoming Olubadan.
Yes, you did.
Since your late dad, happened to be the 42nd Olubadan, that's Oba Mohud.
And my current dad is Olubadan as well. Too.
So now, you said no. You're not even interested in being mortgagee. You're not interested in all that. Now, you just want to chart a course for yourself.
Yes.
Coming back, Atikuism. Let's look at Atiku. Don't you think Atiku should follow your thought pattern when it comes to politics? He's like a father figure. Let him stay behind and allow people who become president. Don't you think so?
No. On the Atiku side, you can't ask anybody to step down and allow others to contest election, because Atiku is a formidable candidate anytime, any day.
Even at his age?
At his age. The ability to put together a formidable team, he has it. So age is irrelevant here.
Okay. Well, if Paul Biya could still be president of Cameroon.
Yeah, no, I mean, Paul Biya is not as effective, but you have Trump.
No, by age, I'm just saying, by age.
By age, yes.
Paul Biya could still be president of Cameroon for 43 years.
So if Atiku steps down and hand over and allows somebody else to come, that person has not shown his capacity by contesting. And Atiku is there hoping that somebody will come and beat him too. But nobody is able to beat him because of his willingness to compete. So you can't ask him to step down for anybody. Let them come and compete and beat him, and we'll support them.
Who is your godfather?
Politics?
Your godfather?
I don't have a godfather.
But in politics, you have a godfather?
In politics too, I don't have a godfather. It's just that I follow people that have similar mindset in what we do.
But who do you see as a father figure
in Oyo State? Atiku.
Atiku?
Is my
so Atiku is your political godfather?
Political father.
Your political father. But he's your political godfather.
No, I'm not using godfather because godfatherism is not, but he's my political father. He's my mentor.
Will he sponsor your quest to go into the Senate?
Under
the ADC?
We've not discussed that, but he's my father.
You have his blessings to contest?
No, he had said to me some time ago that I will continue my relationship with your dad through you. And my dad loved him so much. He also loved my dad so much. So that relationship that he wants to continue, I'm sure he would want me to also excel as a son. And the current king, our beloved king,
Oba Adewale Rashid,
he is not in politics. He's not going to do politics because he's father of all. But he's guiding me in everything I need to do in life. And I love the man so much because of his principledness. And he would do very well for Ibadan indigents.
Okay.
So, yes, I don't really have a godfather, but Atiku is my political father.
He's your political father?
Yes, please.
I could put God in front of the father.
Well, it's up to you.
All right. Prince Femi Aremo Balogun here. As I know you're central hopeful, what's your personal stake? You know, what's your vision beyond your manifesto? Before we leave?
Well, I have passion for eradicating hunger in Ibadan, Oyo Central, and Oyo State in general. I've been doing a feeding program in my family house at Aliwo for a long time. I moved to Afijagba, opposite Baggy shopping complex, and continued. But in my late father's house at Alari, we have used it as a humanitarian hub. So basically, my main mission first is to eradicate hunger, so that once hunger is removed from the system, then people can begin to discover themselves. Somebody is thinking about how to feed himself today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. How can he discover himself? You understand? So once you eradicate hunger, then you can restore dignity of our people, and then you can begin to create opportunities from there. Some of our leaders give grinding machines and say they are empowering people. How can you give a grinding machine to somebody that is hungry? He can't even pull it. He will go and sell it to feed. So that is one of the main agendas.
That's your vision.
That's what I have passion for.
You want to eradicate hunger.
That's my passion.
Nigerians are hungry.
They are hungry. That is my passion. We have so much resources. We should not be hungry. If you go to countries in Europe, Canada even, that have welfareism. England has capitalism and welfareism, and some other countries in Europe. Hunger has been eradicated. You know, you have
They're
some
not
places,
thinking of what to eat.
They are not there. In 2005,
they're thinking of what to innovate.
2005, we are still dealing with hunger. 2025, sorry, we're still dealing with hunger. Why are we like this? You know? So I hope that some of our leaders can begin
Well, it's
to
up
look.
to people like you who want to step into
We
the
have
helms
to-
of affairs.
We have to do it.
Most times when people like you get in there,
Yes.
you change.
No.
You join them.
No. I'm not hungry for success. I'm not hungry for wealth. My hunger is to feed and eradicate people. I'm a grassroots person. And there's no time I eat that I eat alone. Dad, you can't go to him and tell him you're hungry. He feels hot. Even if he cannot help you, he will feel hot. But once you go to him angry, unhappy, you will smile coming out. And before he became Olubadan, he said to me that, look, Femi, if I'm ever opportune to become Olubadan, I will use my office to try to eradicate hunger or to make sure that I achieve what he wanted to do for Ibadan, including Oyo Central. So I'm not desperate to be a senator if the people don't want me and want what I have to offer them. But with or without senator ticket or whatever, I will still continue doing what I have passion for, which is eradicating.
More Balogun, the person known as FAB,
Yes,
F-A-B,
Thank you.
is a distinguished chieftain of the African Democratic Congress. He's also got into run for the Oyo Central Senatorial seat come 2027. Well, let's keep this conversation alive. You can follow us on all our social media platforms.